if you've ever told yourself, I'll just do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow turned into next week, next month, or maybe never. Yeah, me too. In fact, studies show that 95% of people admit to procrastinating at least occasionally. And for 20% of us, it's a chronic struggle. But here's the kicker. Procrastination isn't just about laziness. It's about fear, perfectionism, and sometimes just not knowing where to start. So if you've ever felt stuck in the procrastination cycle, this video is for you. By the end, you'll walk away with actionable strategies to break free and finally get stuff done. And hey, if you stick around, I'll even share a quick win you can try in the next 5 minutes to kickstart your productivity. Sound good? Let's dive in. All right, let's start by understanding why we procrastinate. Because here's the thing, if you don't know the root cause, it's like trying to fix a leaky faucet without turning off the water. Have you ever noticed that procrastination often happens with tasks that feel big, scary, or overwhelming? Maybe it's a work project, a college essay, or even cleaning out your closet. Your brain looks at it and goes, nope, too much. Let's watch cat videos instead. But here's the secret. Procrastination isn't about the task itself. It's about the emotions tied to it. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or even fear of success can all hold us back. And the more we avoid the task, the bigger it feels in our minds. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, except instead of snow, it's stress and guilt. So how do we stop the snowball? That's where today's video comes in. I'm going to walk you through a simple, 3-step framework to fight procrastination and reclaim your time. And trust me, it's easier than you think. Step 1 is all about breaking it down. Think of it like eating an elephant. You don't do it all at once. You take one bite at a time. Let's say you've been putting off writing a report. Instead of staring at a blank page and thinking, I have to write 10 pages by Friday, break it into smaller chunks. Maybe today, you just write the outline. Tomorrow, you tackle the introduction, and the day after, you dive into the first section. By breaking the task into smaller, manageable pieces, you trick your brain into thinking, hey, this isn't so bad. And once you start, you'll often find that momentum carries you forward. Here's a pro tip. Use the 2-minute rule. If a task feels too daunting, commit to working on it for just 2 minutes. Chances are, once you start, you'll keep going. And if not, hey, at least you've made progress. Now let's talk about step 2. Identify your triggers. Procrastination doesn't happen in a vacuum. There's usually a trigger, something that sets off the cycle. Maybe it's your phone buzzing with notifications, or the thought of, what if I mess this up? Take a moment to reflect. What usually pulls you into the procrastination spiral? Is it social media, perfectionism, or maybe just not knowing where to start? Once you identify your triggers, you can create a plan to avoid them. For example, if your phone is the culprit, try putting it in another room while you work. Or if perfectionism is holding you back, remind yourself that done is better than perfect. Remember, this isn't about blaming yourself. It's about understanding your patterns so you can break free. All right, we've made it to step 3. Reward yourself. Here's the truth. Your brain loves rewards. It's like a little kid. If you promise it a treat for doing something, it's way more likely to cooperate. So why not use that to your advantage? After you complete a task, or even a small part of it, give yourself a reward. It could be something simple, like a 5-minute break to scroll through Instagram, a piece of chocolate, or even just a mental high five. The key is to make the reward immediate and meaningful. That way, your brain starts associating productivity with positive feelings. And over time, you'll find it easier to get started because you know there's a reward waiting for you at the finish line. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but what if I still can't get started? Trust me, I've been there. That's why I want to share a quick win you can try right now. Here's the challenge. Pick one small task you've been putting off. It could be replying to an email, organizing your desk, or even just making your bed. Set a timer for 5 minutes and commit to working on it until the timer goes off. Why 5 minutes? Because it's short enough to feel doable, but long enough to make progress. And once the timer goes off, you can stop. No pressure. But here's the thing. Most people find that once they start, they want to keep going. So what do you say? Ready to give it a try? Let me know in the comments what task you're tackling. I'd love to cheer you on. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought. Fighting procrastination isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. Some days you'll crush it. Other days you might fall back into old habits, and that's okay. The important thing is to keep showing up, keep trying, and keep reminding yourself that you're capable of more than you think. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need a little motivation. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on productivity, personal growth, and living your best life. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to get more amazing contents from us. And remember, the best time to start is now. See you in the next one.